Hey guys, John here with Tomorrow's Tech, and today is a great day, guys. My Porsche Panamera is not a paperweight in my garage anymore. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out my other video over here, this is how I broke my Porsche Panamera. Now, I've learned a little bit more since then, so a lot of the information over here is still relevant. You know, you still will need a power supply, but through recent discoveries, I've got something very important to share with you guys, and it's something to really be aware of when you're purchasing your software. Alright, so I purchased my PIWIS III from this company right here, Ottoman.com. Okay, so I purchased this software so that I could do my transmission maintenance. I was about to do a video and show you guys how to change the oil, the filter on your PDK transmission on the Panamera. And before I did that, I went and did an autocross with the local PCA. After I did the autocross, my transmission was acting up a little bit. When I would hit the gas, it was making like a little screeching, kind of grinding noise. And then it was doing like a thing where it felt like it was rumbling, you know, rumble strips. I knew it was something in the transmission, and it just didn't feel good. I really thought I needed a new transmission. So I got on Ren's list. I started shopping around on the forums trying to figure it out. Everybody said do a transmission calibration. Alright, so instead of taking it to Porsche to do the calibration, I decided to go ahead and order my PIWIS III so that I could do maintenance. You know, you can do everything on this car with this PIWIS III, guys. It's a very amazing tool, but it can also get you in a lot of trouble. Alright, so the main thing that I want you guys to be aware of when you're buying from outside sources, my particular issue had a software configured improperly. Alright, so the seller did not set up the software properly, so when I got the software and I started going out and doing my calibration was breaking, you know, and when the calibration breaks, it will redo your control module, and it won't read properly with the rest of the car. So at that point, you're done. My car was sitting just like this in the middle of the garage halfway when I did it. I like to pull it in sideways so I can get around and work on everything. It's only a 2-car garage. So it was sitting in here sideways, and I couldn't take up the whole garage. We had to get our truck in here and all that good stuff. So I went down to Harbor Freight. I bought some wheel chocks to put underneath of it so I could slide it over in the garage, and it sat there as a paperweight for about 2 months. I got on Ren's list, I got on the forums, I've been digging around because there's not any information out there on how to do this or how to fix this. There's tons and tons of people that have had this happen, but nobody ever posted a result. Everybody gave up, they took it to the dealership. The dealership won't tell you what is wrong with it. And be honest with you, from what I read, most of the time if you take it to the dealership, they're going to tell you it needs a new transmission. Alright? So with that being said, I want to give a huge shout out to the Renless community. I want to give a huge shout out to Brent. Brent, you're the man. Dude, I'm glad you got your car running. But most importantly, Mars. Mars, you are the man. You are the master, bro. So we call him Mars because this guy can do things that are out of this world with the PIWS on this car. Alright? So my buddy Brent, he had the same exact issue, almost the same exact codes that I did on my car, and he was able to reach out to Mars, who is a PIWS software seller. He will sell you this PIWS system configured properly. Alright? So he was able to have access to Mars. Mars was able to log in and fix his. So out of hope, I was like, man, can you please help me? And guys, he did. I don't even think he sleeps. But he logged into my car, and he was able to come in and fix this thing in about 2 hours. And he was well worth every single penny. I watched him do some of the stuff he was doing in there, and he is out of this world. And he was the one that was able to go in and show me how and where the seller, Ottoman.com, incorrectly configured my software to where it wasn't working properly. Now, I reached out to them and I told them that their software, there had to have been something wrong with it. And that was back before I met Brett and Mars. I told them, I said, guys, there's something wrong with my software. My car is not calibrating. I bought this to do this. Can you help me? Can you at least look at it and check it out? They said, yeah, sure, we'll look at it, but for an additional charge. So I almost feel like this is being done on purpose, because it just hasn't happened to me. It's happened to tons of you guys out there. Alright, so just be very aware of who you're buying your software from. That being said, I'm going to leave Mars' email down in the description below. And I'm also going to tell you guys to download the Telegram app. Telegram is an encrypted app. And if you get this app, you can reach him by scanning this QR code right here. I'm going to leave it there for a second. Alright, so get a hold of Mars. If you guys need PIWIS and you want one configured properly, make sure you reach out to Mars. If you need troubleshooting assistance and you guys just can't figure it out, guys, here he is. This guy will do it, and it's way better than taking it to the Porsche dealership, alright? So, that being said, guys, we got the car running again. I am so thankful and so extremely happy right now. And I'm glad that I'm able to share this with you guys, because nobody else out there is sharing any of this information. Either they gave up or the dealership isn't telling them. So again, we're going to leave that at that today. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and stay tuned for the next one. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and while you're at it, check out some of my social media pages below and the new videos I got coming out next.